Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a little bit of a special for you guys. You know, I love to collaborate with folks and I was looking on YouTube one night and a new video popped into my feed and it's from a guy called Tommyboy601 and I've never heard of the guy. I'm just being real. Never heard of the guy. So it was a World of Warships Legends video, and I was like, let me go see who this guy is. And turned out, at the time, that he had over 8,000 subscribers, and I think he's actually over 9,000 subscribers now. So I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below, and this is going to be his video in the Trento. We're doing a little bit of a vid swap collaboration. You guys know how we do. I've done this with T-Bowl and several others, Zarkoon, Hive, all of the guys pretty much in the CC program. And speaking of CCs, Tommyboy is one of the newest CCs. And like I said, he kind of come out of left field on me. I've got a pretty good line of sight for all the CC or all of the World of Warships Legends channels out there. I like to keep tabs on everybody. Not in a creepy stalker kind of way, but you know, kind of a I'm a competitor. I like to make sure I know my competition kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I like to collaborate with people to help out because it helps both channels. It helps my channel reach people who wouldn't normally watch my channel, and it helps their channel reach a wider audience in the game that we love, which is World of Warships Legends. Now, Tommyboy, I've looked at his videos. He's got a lot of shooter videos from Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that, but he has been specifically changing over to World of Warships lately. So make sure you guys go check him out. See what you like. He's a pretty cool guy. I've talked to him several times now, and honestly, he's a pretty cool guy. I don't have any issues with him. So I don't think you guys will either. So first of all, we spawn mid. We're going into mid. Now this is a crazy play to do in any cruiser, let alone an Italian cruiser. Now the good news is he's got a Minikaze here. Now you got to be careful with the Minikaze. Minikaze is basically a kamikaze, so you're gonna have a whole lot of torpedoes to contend with here, sunshine. But the good news is you can absolutely wreck them very, very quickly. And you know the torpedoes are coming, so you know all you got to do is turn out. And sure enough, here come the torpedoes. Now the good thing about the Minikaze is, even if it does hit you with those torpedoes, they don't do much of damage at all. So it's not the worst case scenario to take a torp from this guy. But look at these torps. This wasn't even close. And luckily, we managed to dodge those. And are we going to get straightened out? Oh, are we going to take one? Yeah, it looks like we might take one. Yep, took one. You know, it's to be expected, I suppose. And unfortunately, he had used his damage con already. And so he's going to have to let that flood stick for the next 20 seconds. Which is not what you want. Floods are the worst kind of damage to get, because they hurt bad. They hurt real bad. I think one flood is equivalent to, what, 2 fires or something like that? Like, it is ridiculous amount of damage. Now, on a cruiser, not that big a deal, because damage over time is based off of the total hit point pool, and it's percentage based. So the way that this works is the more hit points that you had to begin with, the more damage over time does per tick, regardless of how much you have left. Okay, and that's why battleships get hurt so badly with floods and fire. They have such huge hit points that when you do take a torp or you do get set on fire, you lose a lot more damage per tick than, say, a cruiser or a destroyer. Destroyers are notorious about it. But as you can see, we've got 10,000 hit points left. You don't get a heal at this tier either. So how is this guy, Tommyboy, gonna pull out of this? Like, he's thrown away all of his health at this point. Now, he made a good play, got rid of the Minikaze. That was a very nice play right off the bat. Captures B. Now, his team has a 2-to-1 cap advantage. So he's doing the right things. He's playing as a teammate. Now, that's something that I try to talk about all the time. You guys know it. I love to point out good team play. Even if it's not the best move for you in particular, it helps the team. Getting rid of that Japanese destroyer early, getting the base control, getting 2 caps over 1. Like, this is huge team play. And so I like to recognize that sort of thing. Now, right off the bat, we look over to our left. We've got a New Mexico out there, low health. but just kind of begging for it, and somebody leaves him with just enough for Tommy Boy to potentially yoink. Is he gonna get him? Nope, never mind. Down he goes. Blitzu and him manages to get away with that one. But thought Tommy Boy was gonna get to yoink him there. Looked like it was gonna be pretty close. But you can see Tommy measuring up the Nuremberg, seeing if he's gonna be able to get a torpedo. And look at the torpedo firing angles on these Japanese or these Roman cruisers here. And by Roman I mean Italy, but I like to say Roman. It's just that, I don't know. I like the ancient warriors, you know that. You know I'm a Spartan guy. But yeah, Nuremberg comes out broadside on. That's not gonna go so well for him. And he actually gets overpins all day on the Nuremberg. And that sucks. Because luckily the Nuremberg has no intentions of shooting him, which I have no idea why. Like, that Nuremberg should have just loaded AP and deleted Tommy Boy right there. But Congo is out here not paying much attention either. And in a good choice of when not to shoot, Tommy Boy holds his fire there so that he doesn't get spotted by that battleship. Now, again, he's got a 2-cap advantage. He's got a 600 to 250 or 260 point lead. So he's got a significant lead. He has all of his smokes available. Now, remember, they're Italian smokes. They're the rolling smokes, so you don't get a whole lot of duration out of them. But they come through in a pinch. Now, he is relentless in looking for somebody to do some damage to. And by falling all the way back, he sees this gallant on the far side of the island. And so he's beelining for him. He's not waiting around for that gallant to come up and torp his battleship, or you know what I mean. And we have a destroyer there, but our destroyer's running away like just flat out, just like, I need to get out of here. Now, is Tommy Boy going to smoke here? He knows he's not the one spotting the Peter Veliki, and he is actually using his smoke, but he hasn't disappeared yet. Okay, there's the disappear. That could have been real bad, a little bit late on that smoke use, but it worked. And he's got a few seconds here to take advantage of this guy. But that's when we see this gallant over here just absolutely making a beeline for our battleship. Torpedoes are already out and spotted. And unfortunately for this gallant, he's picked a fight at the wrong time. And wow, we just got extremely unlucky there. He turns in at the perfect time. Tommy Boy manages to miss the shot. And this is potentially bad news for him, because that gallant could load AP and punch him in the mouth, and the battleship punches him, and then Tommy Boy gets to finish him off. And I don't know about you guys, I hear the name Tommy Boy, and the only thing that comes to mind is the movie with David Spade and Chris Farley. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys do. You guys are my age for the majority, or for the most part. I know my audience. Y'all are mostly my age. Some are older, some are younger, but mostly right there in that age of, you know, late 20s, early 30s. So I have a feeling you guys know what I'm talking about. But that's the only thing that comes to mind. Now, this Omaha, anybody who's ever seen an Omaha broadside salivates. I don't care what ship you're in. I don't care. You load the armor piercing and you shoot at the Omaha, because it's guaranteed to give you citadels. And if he doesn't delete this Omaha in this salvo, I'm going to feel real bad for him. And actually, he fires a little too far forward. Omaha throws it in reverse, gets that thing stopped, and avoids getting citadeled for the first shot. But I have a feeling he's not going to be so lucky on the second one, though he is trying to go back forward. But Britannia beats us to it and manages to yoink, and by yoink, I mean devastating strike that frickin' Omaha. But that's what I'm saying. If you're broadside in an Omaha, or a Marblehead, or a Phoenix, you are guaranteed to be citadel, period. Doesn't matter if it's a destroyer, doesn't matter if it's a battleship, doesn't matter if it's a cruiser. All that matters is how close you are to getting absolutely death struck, okay? You do not go broadside in those ships. You just don't, unless you know you're not going to be shot. If you know you're going to get shot, you stay bow in. You can get 6 guns over the bow of a freaking Omaha. There is no reason to go broadside. But people do it all the time, and they end up just like that guy. Now, obviously, there's 4 people left. We have 2 kills, and we have base control. They have no destroyers left, which means this game is all but over. They're going to be very, very hard-pressed to somehow come away with this win. And Tommy Boy's team has just absolutely mopped the floor with them. Haven't really seen a bad play from anybody on Tommy Boy's team so far, or at least not from what I've seen. Okay, I'm sure somebody did something though, but it wasn't in view of us. And with Tommy Boy circling back like the shark that he is, we're looking at a Galician. At least that's how I say it. I don't know how it's pronounced. But he's low health, he's broadside on, and he's a very high DPM target. So if you can remove him, you definitely want to. And that shot is beautiful, getting a Citadel kill on him. And we've got a Congo out here with another Galician out here. Only the second Galician is full health. Now we see the Congo. We're going to go ahead and launch our torpedoes. And again, those torpedo firing angles are disgusting. They are absolutely sleeper torpedoes, man. They can be fired from long range, and they fire at such an angle that you don't always realize that the guy has launched his torpedoes. Now, we see the Peter Veliki coming back around the corner on the other side. We've got our torpedoes off the left side as well, so we're going to go ahead and use those. And we're going to start trying to work over this Peter. And with those torpedoes on the left side, I'm not going to lie, it is pretty hilarious that Congo manages to sail all the way around in a straight line and run right into those torpedoes. Now, we're making good use of the smoke screen again. This Peter Veliki is about to remove our destroyer or battleship from the fight. And the problem is, he's giving a flat broadside to Tommy Boy here. And this armor piercing can absolutely Citadel that Peter Veliki. We get the first torpid, are we going to get the second? And the second torpid and the kill on the Congo. But not to be outdone. Oh, that could be nasty. Oh, that hurt, but not as bad. And we get the Citadel. Come on, can we Citadel him again before he loads? Absolutely. And down he goes, giving us our Kraken Unleashed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was a quick battle, hopefully. Wasn't too crazy. Not a high damage game, but anytime you get a Kraken, it's pretty nice. 78,000 damage in a tier 5 Italian Trento. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.